Hey everybody, it's August 5th. It's Wednesday morning, pretty early. I wanted to put a quick video out there and just kind of talk about a couple things in my last couple weeks. So, as an agent, working with our agency, I should say, ultimately I'm out in dealerships all the time, right? So I'm out and working with dealership accounts that we do business with, and I'm in the store, and I love it. That's a fun part of my job, and I get to go in there and talk to the dealer principals, and I get to talk to, all the finance staff. We get to work with them in process, we get to work with them in products, and all the things that I preach in my videos all the time, right? So these are the fun parts of my job. And then the other part of my job, which is also fun, but sometimes a little bit more challenging, is when I'm going in and I'm prospecting, right? And I'm trying to talk to dealerships that we don't do a lot of business with, and ultimately just trying to get out there and in front of as many people as I possibly can to talk about what we do, right? And the ultimate end goal is to basically get to a point where I can show you what we can do or how we can benefit your dealership, right? So, getting to that point sometimes is a little bit more difficult than others, but it was funny. So a story I wanted to share with you: last week, I'm in front of a dealership, or not a dealership, I'm sorry, in front of a dealer, and ultimately he takes me into his office and I sit down, and the first thing he says to me, he goes, "What are you selling me this week?" And so I paused, right? And so I'm sitting there thinking to myself, and like most of us that are in sales, you reach a point sometimes where you're kind of put against the wall, right? And what do you have to do? You have to talk, right? You have to bring something to the table. You have to, I have to bring, and it came right to it. It was like the light bulb went off in my head. You have to bring value, right? So right away I tell him, I said, it's kind of funny. I'm gonna preach to you just like I do in my videos, but I'm selling you value today, right? So in the value that I'm bringing to the table, it's going to be one of three things, and this is just me talking, but ultimately I'm going to talk to you about either the people that you're working with, the process that you have in place, or the products that you sell, right? And if all three of those things are firing on all cylinders and functioning great at your dealership, guess what? I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to say hands off to your agent. He's doing a great job. I think you're in a great place, and carry on. If anything ever changes, please remember me. That's ultimately where my conversation will go. But if something's broken, in one of those three categories, that's what I want to talk to you about, right? So if the products that you're selling are, maybe not the right product or not the right fit for your dealership, I'm going to have a conversation with you. If the processes that are in place in your dealership are not exactly, firing on all cylinders and not bringing the value, not actually putting you in a place where you're setting things up for success, I'm going to talk to you. You know what? And at the end of the day, if you don't have the right people or you need help getting the right people, that's another category that we're going to talk about, right? And so again, when I sit there and I'm sitting across from this dealer, I started laughing and I go, I'm going to bring value, right? This is what I'm going to bring. And these are the categories I'm going to talk to you about. So ultimately, I just wanted to say, I think it's kind of a funny story. All of us are kind of put up against the wall sometimes and we'll have to talk, but I got to reference one of my videos in front of a dealer the other day, which I thought was funny. But anyway, guys, please, if you ever need anything, please reach out to me. It's 520-631-0465. That's my cell phone number. And then again, visit our website, elitefipartners.com. All of our products and different processes and different things that we do are all on there. Again, guys, it's Wednesday morning, early. Have a great day. I hope everyone has a great week. Thanks.